Hi everyone, so this is my fourth and final video in my autumn/fall trend series, and it is a dark vampy lip with a nice burnt orange eye, wearable for both day and evening. It's going to suit everyone. So let's get to the makeup. Starting with the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation in the shade 52 Vanilla. I'm going to just place this on the back of my hand and then just buff it into my skin using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And this is just going to even out my skin tone, giving a more flawless effect. So getting rid of any of those blotches and dark circles. Not forgetting to blend it down the neck slightly so we haven't got any cut off points across our jaw. Not a very attractive look. So once I've done my foundation, I'm next going to go in with the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer and just place this underneath my eyes. And I've put quite a lot on, as you can see, because I'm really going for that highlighted under eye area. And I'm just blending this out with a stippling brush. I find this brush perfect for this as it's really soft, so it's not going to be pulling on the skin around my eye. So just blending that out and blending it into the foundation. Also taking it on your eyelid because I have quite veiny eyelids, so this is just going to give the opaque finish that we want. Next I'm moving on to brows, and I'm going to be filling them in with this brow kit by FashionistA, and it's just the perfect shades for my hair because it's not blonde but it's not brown really, kind of in between. So these two colours here are what I fill my brows in with, and they're perfect. And I'm going for quite a bold brow look today. And I find powder is the best way to do this because it's more natural looking when you exaggerate in your brows, whereas a pencil can look very drawn on and fake. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion, but powder works better on my brows, I feel, and lasts a lot longer than pencil. Pencil's okay if you're in a rush, I suppose. So once you're happy with your brows, we're next going to move on to eyes, and for this eye look I'm going to be using my Manly palette. So first of all, using this light highlight colour, I'm going to place that all over my lid, just as our base. This has a slight golden undertone, so it's just adding that extra bit of warmth. So I'm just going to take this right to my brow. Taking a crease brush, we're going to take this dark brown shade here, and I'm going to run that through the crease. And this is just adding some definition to the eye. Next I'm going to be using this dark orange shade here, and you might be a bit like, oh my god, what are you doing with that bright colour? But once it's mixed in with the brown, it's going to look beautiful. So just taking a small amount of that on the same brush, we're just going to run that over where we've put the brown in the crease. So as you can see, that orange eyeshadow has worked lovely with the brown, and it just creates this lovely warm eye. Kind of reminds me of all the leaves you get at autumn time, or the burnt orange and the browns. To line my eyes, I'm going to be using this Rimmel London eye pencil in Sable Brown, and I'm just going to line my top lash line, my waterline and my tide line. Taking the darkest shade out of my brow kit on a angled brush, I'm just going to place this over the pencil on the top lash line, and this is just going to set the pencil, because I find with pencils they do transfer up onto my lid and it's not attractive. So by doing this, it doesn't happen. Then just taking a smaller brush, I'm just going to run that over the top lash line just to soften up that line, so we get more of a smoked out effect. Using my favourite mascara, which is the NYC Showtime mascara that you've seen me use in a few videos before, I'm just going to place this on my top and bottom lashes. Next, moving back onto the face, I'm going to use my matte bronzing powder by MUA in the shade 3, and I'm just going to run this through the hollows of my cheeks, my temples and my jawline. So just buffing that underneath the cheekbones, and this is really just going to lift them and make them look luscious. So just buffing that under there, through the temples, just to slim down the face. And just underneath the jawline to give a nice sharp jaw. So now that I've done my contouring, I'm going to go in with my highlight, and this is by MUA and it is the Undress Your Skin highlighter, and this is beautiful. So just going to place this on the tops of my cheeks. Through my brow. Moving on to blush, I'm going to be using this sleek makeup blush in the shade Pixie Pink, and it is this gorgeous bright pink blusher. So I'm going to be placing this on the apples of my cheeks, just blending it into the highlight. I'm then just going to powder the rest of my face using this MUA powder in the shade 1, and I'm just going to dust this through my T-zone and also under my eyes, just to set that foundation and concealer and to give the skin a velvety finish. So lastly, moving on to lips, I'm going to be using this gorgeous lipstick from MUA, and it's in the shade 1, and it's just this lovely dark red berry shade. So I'm just going to be applying this straight onto my lips. So this is the finished look, and I really hope you've enjoyed this little mini series. If you have and you'd like to see some more, then just leave a comment letting me know in the comment box, and give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and stay tuned for some more videos coming very soon. So thanks for watching, I hope you have a lovely day, bye bye! I'm going to be using a peach blush by Helene in the shade Peach Cheeks. I'm going to be blending this into the backs of my cheeks. Lastly, moving on to lips, I'm